Recording. Sync test. What's up, everybody? This is Ben.
This is Andrew.
We are the Electric Sons, and we're doing another rewind for our new track, Real Life. Okay, behold the session that created the song. First thing I want to look at here is the drum group. This was recorded by our friend Dallas, who plays with us a lot. Excellent dude, looks like Robert Plant's mechanic. The drums, I think, for this are the most important part of this song. Because the song is so driving and so consistent, you really got to be dead on with this, and he was like a machine in the studio. One thing that's really interesting to note is, let's listen to the fully produced version of the drums that sound like this. All right, got a little bit of attitude. Just rock solid. So a lot of the grit and energy from these drums is coming from our little send right here, which is sending out to our pair of DBX 165As. We bought these from Doppler Studios in Atlanta when they closed down, and we have used this on everything that comes into the studio. I think I heard about them originally. Tame Impala was saying something about how he loved this compressor. So I was like, well, if he loves it, we have to get it. So all of our drums go through these. So let's do an A-B comparison, see what the DBXs are doing. First, let's listen to it as we heard it with the DBX special sauce. And then if I turn off the DBXs, wimpy. Well played and right on the money, but just it doesn't have that like aggression or energy to it. But when you put the DBX on, the best. We love the DBX 165A. Get yourself one. We have two, luckily. They're the best. It wouldn't be an Electric Sun song if it did not have the Juno 106 we bought off this awesome dude in Georgia like 7 years ago. He had this crazy synth collection, and it was supposed to be just like a Facebook Marketplace thing, and he was like, come on in, man. He showed us all his synths, all his old like machinery that he had. He was a great guy. So this is his 106. This is like the cornerstone of 80s synth romance music. We also use this on everything. This is the exact flavor that this song needs. Let's check this thing out. Romance, memory. And you can hear that flutter. It's like distortion, where there's that distortion you can hear. There's actually a voice chip in our Juno that's, I think, a little under the weather. So it gives it this sort of like distorted, kind of crackly feeling. But we kind of liked what it did for this song because it's almost like a photograph with a light leak or some dust on the lens. And I think we wanted to have that sense of like, this is a timed, aged thing. So we loved having that on there. It was really cool. Later on in the song, we really opened the Juno up, get the full lush sensation. This sounds great. I love this. Bathe. Bathe in its glory. It's the best. I love this thing. We have always been huge Phoenix fans. That was like the band that made us want to be a band way back in the day. End of this song is we are really ripping their song 1901. They have this stacking synth like blah, blah, blah. You should listen to that track. And if you listen to that, you will hear where we got the inspiration for the ending with the synths. So check this out. Thank you, Phoenix. So let's listen to this last chorus really quick. I want to see if you can hear something back there. Do you hear on the winds of this song a ripping guitar solo? It's because there is one. We recorded this crazy 80s vibe type guitar solo that was way too much for the outro, but it adds that, again, that sense of like grandeur and majesty. So we buried it in the background, but I just want to like spotlight it really quick because I love it so much. Looking. I don't have my glasses. I can't find anything in this session. All right, let's check out this guitar line really quick. You hear the false harmonic in there? I know my stuff. Last thing is I want to look at these chorus harmonies. Originally, Andrew was playing around with some sort of lush harmonies and I wasn't quite feeling it. Just didn't feel like the right character for the track. But I left. He recorded them all in one night and I came back the next day and I was like, okay, these have to stay. This is so sick. Just listen how full and evocative all these are together.
Only took a moment to materialize. We were driving fast between those highway lines, and you were looking back at me with sunset eyes.
It's my favorite. Sunset eyes. Whenever we play that live, that's my section to sing, and I love singing that. If you want to be a cool, in-the-know, real-life fan, during the chorus, you should sing that harmony. Sunset eyes. And people be like, dang, you know the song is so cool. All right, that was my favorite part of the vocals. I'm going to pass it over to Andrew to take you through the rest of the song.